Going on, world? Let's see, I think it's probably better up this way, right? Wait for the algorithm to hit it up. Wait for people to hop on. Great Saturday morning, Grand Rising. Well, it's past Grand Rising, it's almost noontime, but we're gonna get on here, we're gonna chop it up and talk about how life is really lifing right now. And there's a lot of things going on. Life is really lifing right now. And what I mean by that is people are going through different things. People are going through some life experiences, some life situation, and maybe they didn't really expect these situations to occur the way they were. Or maybe we just got comfortable. So we got comfortable with how things were going with life, got complacent, got content, and when things change up, then our mindset is not really ready for the adjustment, or we're not ready for the adjustment, or being able to recognize what's going on and decide to find solutions to our problems, right? So I'm gonna let the algorithm pick up some before I talk some more about life is really lifing right now and the different situations that we're dealing with. In addition to that, I got in the title, Life is Really Lifing right now, and you're going broke and you don't even know it. Yep. You're going broke and don't even know it right now. And that's part of how life is really lifing. Put into play, big time play, that make life really lifing is the fact that we still have inflation going on within the economy. Prices aren't coming down. In fact, even though they did some cuts, to the interest rate, even though the Federal Reserve did some cuts to the interest rate, oh no, they're not gonna go this way. Prices are still not changing that much. I don't know if it's price gouging or what, but prices are not really changing, and we can see our money is slowly dwindling out of our pockets, out of our wallets, out of our accounts, out of your purse, whatever you got, wherever you save your money at, put your money at to spend or whatever. In your banks, it's not even that safe in the banks anymore, because banks are not even doing fractional reserve system operation anymore. It's a whole nother level that's going on, right? So life is lifing. You're going broke without even knowing it. And the reason why I'm gonna get into it in a minute, why I'm saying you're going broke without even knowing it. It's like I said, life is lifing. We go through situations, but a lot of us is continuing to operate as if things were the same 3-4 years ago, or operating, not recognizing the different changes that's going on, the different policies that's going on. And the reason why I'm saying that is, for example, say you used to going to get a cup of coffee during the weekdays, right? That's your routine. Before work, after work, in between work, whatever. One part of the day, you're getting a cup of coffee. Now, you used to, probably last year or so, you probably used to spending maybe $1.50, $2 on a cup of coffee daily. Let's go with $2 daily on a cup of coffee. Okay, that's not bad. It's about $10 a week on a cup of coffee, not mentioning lunch and everything else, but right? So you're used to that routine, $2 a day, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, about next week, it went up to $2.10. Okay, $2.10, boom, boom, boom. The following week goes up to $2.25. $2. You're used to the routine, so you're gonna be spending the money either way, because you're used to the routine. You want your cup of coffee, so you're gonna spend that. It went from $2 to $2.25 within about a month or so, a couple weeks, right? So you're used to that routine. Okay. You kind of notice that the price went up on the coffee, but yet you like drinking your coffee on a daily. So you're gonna consume your coffee. You're gonna spend that money on the coffee. Following week now, it goes up to $2.50. You're really not noticing it. You're spending your $2.50. You're happy you got your coffee. You get to be up. You're chatting it up with your friends, your co-workers. You're drinking your coffee. 2 weeks later, $3. You're like, oh man, why it seem like these prices of coffee is really going up? I'm really spending $3. I know people out there spending more than $3. I'm just giving an example. I know people spending $5, $7, especially you going to Starbucks and getting your cappuccino or whatever. I'm just going off of a regular cup of coffee. Hey, what's going on, Neha? I hope I'm saying your name right. Neha, shout outs to Neha, and shout outs to Pipples, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout outs to everybody on here. I be messing up people's name, right? So let's go back to the scenario. So you at $3 a cup of coffee now. So that's $3 a day times 5. It's $15 a week. Remember, you started off spending $10 a week on coffee, and he was fine with it. $10 a week is fine. But now you're spending $15 a week on coffee. $15 a week, boom, boom, boom. 15, 30, boom, boom. $60 a month on coffee, where you was only spending $40 a month on coffee, and you was used to that routine. But now that routine is changing, because that routine is not giving you a $2 cup anymore. That routine has changed into a $3 cup. But your increase in wages and how your cash flow is going is not increasing. So yeah, you're spending $3 a cup on coffee. Your money is slowly dwindling out, because now you went from $2 to $3 a day on a cup of coffee. So you might not see this, but it's slowly happening. And you know what's so funny? The same cup of coffee that you're spending $3 on is not the same size or the same amount of coffee that you're getting when you're spending $2 a cup on coffee. Now the size of the coffee, the size of the cup of the coffee has changed, right? So now you're getting less for your money. At the same time, you're spending more for less amount of coffee. So that's an example of how your pockets are slowly dwindling away, how you are slowly going broke. And there's no replacement for that unless you doing some extra side hustles, some side gigs, a part-time job, or you're getting a wage increase or a bonus or something like that. Then you could say, okay, well, I got my bonus, I got my raise increase. I went from $2 a cup of coffee to $3 a cup of coffee. Is no biggie. But if you only have cost of living wage increase, and cost of living wage increase is not a lot, ladies and gentlemen. On the average, that's about ranges from 33 cents to about 50 cents for cost of living wage increase. So then unless you're getting a serious significant wage increase at your job, or if you have a career where you get your bonuses or whatever you do. See, a job and a career is two different things. Either way, you're still working for somebody. We're still stuck in that, what they call the rat race, right? So can we escape the rat race even though we're going broke every day? Like, as time goes by, money is slowly slipping out your pockets more than usual. Interest rate is up. If you have loans and things like that, if you have debt, the interest on your debt is slowly moving up each and every month, each and every week, each and every quarter, right? So I'm saying that life is really life, and like, you got more panhandlers on highways and on byways and main streets than you have seen in years. There's more panhandlers, there's more people getting evicted, there's more people losing their housing, there's more people homeless or needed some kind of help, some kind of way to get some food, some kind of way to get shelter. And life is really changing. Life is really life, and you have to pay attention to the policies. You have to pay attention to the banking system, the monetary system, all of that, because your pocket will be draining out slowly, but you're not really recognizing, because you're used to the routine. So it goes slowly, but it's adding up faster. Remember that. It's going slowly out your pockets, but it's adding up faster because of your routine. Another example, you used to going to fast food restaurant for a meal. Meal was $10, It used to be like $7. Now if you check it, a meal is about $15 or so, with sandwich, fries, and a drink, it's about $15 or so, right? I'm running these gigs and these things right now. So it's about $15 or so. The minimum wage in my state is about $15 now, right? The minimum wage in my state is about $15 now. So you're telling me that we're basically, well, you're gonna be basically working 1 hour, right? Out and get that meal that you need, right? So that's how we're going broke without even noticing. We're slightly going broke without even noticing. It's not even just the United States. This is all across the board, you know? This is all across the board. All different countries and areas is going through these setbacks. So I just wanted to come on here, talk about life is really life, and make sure y'all stay focused, pay attention to what's going on, and be up on game, be up on the policies, be up on the different changes and things that's going on, right? And then pay attention to how your money is moving. Like, you're used to a certain routine, look at the pricing on those things, you know? Look on the price, how the price is changing up. You probably gonna need to start budgeting, right? Keeping track of your expenses, keeping track of how much things cost as the time goes by. Because right now, life is really life, and people getting put out their house. People don't have food to eat. Regular people who's working a regular job, all that stuff is getting hit, you know, not even noticing it. So I just want to come on here real quick, shoot this quick video and talk about how life is lifing, and watch how your money is dwindling out your bank accounts, out your pockets, out your wallets, your pocketbook, whatever. All right. And I'm gonna get on another live later on today. We're gonna talk some more about how life is really lifing. We're gonna talk about some more about budgeting, figuring ways to increase your cash flow, you know, and going through adversity, adjusting to adversity, being able to deal with conflicts and finding resolutions